Rugby players pride themselves on sacrificing their bodies for the ball. It's a down and dirty sport.
But some parents in New Jersey say there's no better sport for children than rugby. And the younger they are, the better.
All right, green is kicking to red.
Oh, shoot, that was horrible.
You don't have to be any good to play rugby with these guys. In fact, you don't even have to know how to play the game. But what you do have to be is 10 or under.
I think this is my 5th year.
Your 5th year?
Wow, I think.
8-year-old Jake Fury may not be sure how long he's been playing rugby, but one thing he is sure of is how much he loves to play.
Because I like the running, and it's kind of like tag because you need to pull all the flags. And it's really fun when you have the ball, you need to touch the ball down. Sometimes you need to slide, and that's really fun.
They love it. They love the running, the passing, the kicking. It's like playing tag, you know, all afternoon.
And what better way to keep all 3 of KJ Fury's kids entertained? While her son Jake is waiting his turn, her other son, 8-year-old Blaze, makes a pass. All the while, her youngest daughter, 6-year-old Tess, is ready and waiting.
Wonderful family sport. No other sport can mom, dad, and kids all play together.
Sound like the rugby you've seen played before? Basketball, go! Believe it or not, in this version, injuries are kept to a minimum. Probably because until age 14, there is no tackling in youth rugby, only flag pulling, which is the only reason 11-year-old Sarah Kramer got to play in the first place.
Because I really wanted to play football, but my mom wouldn't let me, so my mom said I could play rugby.
Our hope is to grow the youth programs so that the kids, you know, we have 5 and 6 and 7-year-old kids out learning the game so that by the time they're in high school and college, they've already mastered all the skills of the sport. The first match goes off in 20 minutes.
Craig Chapman started the youth rugby program 3 years ago. While he's trying to build better players for the sport, he's also trying to build their sense of accomplishment.
In a lot of the other sports, the kids are compartmentalized and there's 1 or 2 stars that score or run or what have you. In this game, it's an open opportunity. If you hustle, you can score points, and everybody loves that.
But you guys did excellent. Well done.
Everybody gets to run and everybody gets to play, and it's fun. When you see the younger kids all playing together, it's just a whiz of a game. Everybody's scoring, everybody's touching the balls, everybody's feeling good. It's a great way to build their self-esteem.
Yeah, I love it.
Non-contact youth rugby was devised to introduce young players to the fun and excitement of rugby. No matter what their age or skills, participation in youth rugby will emphasize the most important aspects of rugby at any level: good sportsmanship, good teamwork, and having fun. Physical fitness and rugby skills come next. Running as a team, kicking, jumping, passing, catching, and general ball handling skills will be emphasized, as well as having fun. Finally, players will bring it all together by learning attacking, defending, and positional play. The flag game is an exciting new variation that brings added dimensions to the game. Unlike the two-hand touch version, the flag game more closely follows the conventions of the adult game by briefly taking the tackler out of the play, allowing greater involvement by all players on the field. The flag game can be played with equal enjoyment by co-ed players of all ages, and allows for various elements of the adult game to be added at age-appropriate levels. The flag game is optimally played by 7 players on each side. Games are usually played for 2 10-minute halves, with open substitutions at all breaks. Now, just like in the adult game, passes must always be made laterally or backwards, never forwards. But unlike the adult game, there is no actual tackling. The term tackle refers to the removing of a flag from the ball carrier's waistband, just as in American flag football. The process of the tackle actively engages both the ball carrier and the tackler and must be strictly followed in order to ensure continuity of the game. It begins as soon as the flag is removed. The tackler must immediately indicate that the tackle has been made by holding up the flag and calling out, "Tag." Upon hearing the defender's call, the ball carrier has 2 seconds in which to make a pass to a teammate. They may stop running first or may pass while in the process of stopping. It is during this 2 seconds that the tackler is out of the play and must wait patiently and not interfere with the pass. Once the pass has been made, the tackler must immediately hand the flag back to its owner. Once the flag has been returned, the tackler may rejoin the game. Once the flag has been reattached, the ball carrier may rejoin the game. Scrums are given whenever a ball carrier makes a forward pass or loses control of the ball in a forward direction. This is called a knock forward and results in a scrum awarded to the defending team. With the younger players, scrums are uncontested. Once the ball has emerged from the scrum, the referee calls break and the forward players may rejoin the play. Similarly, should the ball be kicked or carried out of bounds, a lineout is formed by the 3 forwards of each team. Like with the scrum, for younger players, the lineout is uncontested, while contesting can be added gradually for older, more experienced players. Penalties in the flag game result in the ball being turned over to the opposition. In order to avoid penalties, players must be primarily concerned with these areas. Offsides. Players who are in front of the place where their teammate has made a tackle must return to onsides before attempting to play the ball. This is called retreating, and while retreating, a player may not attempt to intercept or interfere with play in any way. The 2-second rule. If the ball is not passed in 2 seconds, or if a player continues running after a tackle, a turnover will be awarded to the defenders at the point where the flag was pulled. Players must be aware that once tackled, they are in a use it or lose it situation. Guarding. A ball carrier may not attempt to guard or defend their flags in any way. This is considered unsportsmanlike and will result in a penalty. Players may not delay in either returning or accepting a flag. In particular, the flag must be handed back, never thrown toward its owner or dropped on the ground. Conversely, neither player may rejoin play until the flag returning transaction has been completed. Flag rugby is a non-contact game. Players must be instructed to run toward spaces, not at faces. Ball carriers, while encouraged to run by defenders, may not run into or through defenders. This is called barging and will be penalized as unsafe play. Finally, it is a law of the game that all players must line up and shake hands at the end of each match. So let's review the laws of youth flag rugby. The game is optimally played with 7-member teams. A tackle is made when a flag is removed. The ball carrier must pass the ball in 2 seconds, and the tackler must wait to return the flag. If a player throws or knocks a ball forward, the referee calls a scrum and the non-offending team is given the put-in. Out of bounds results in a line-out, and like with the scrum, the non-offending team is given the throw-in. Penalties called by the referee result in turnovers to the non-offending side. Barging, offsides, flag guarding, and not passing within 2 seconds will all result in penalties. And that's it. The youth flag game is a simplified version that allows young and old co-ed players of different sizes and skill levels to play and learn teamwork together while experiencing some of the thrill and excitement of the adult game. Well, that wraps up our video Introduction to Youth Rugby. We hope you found it informative and are excited about being involved in the world's greatest team sport. Now get out there and run with the ball.
Bunce with one of those elusive little runs of his. Monkley, who's another player of the day contender. Berryman, who's been an entertainer all day. Gee, gets involved in a lot of play, Norm Berryman. Well, this is training field stuff from the Chiefs. This is the sort of stuff they do on Thursday night. And here Jones with a hat trick. Oh, what sort of a try is that? Look at the forwards. They know they have done that absolutely splendidly. That's marvellous work. Roll the videotape back a mile because this is good stuff.